Hello, everybody, and welcome to 3Nerds1Mic, the podcast edition. We got a new microphone. I stress singular microphone because this is 3Nerds1Mic, and we're not going to lie to you.
We're not fucking liars.
That's right, Sam. Calm down, though. It's not a big deal. It was only $40. It's a blue snowball. They're cool.
Yeah, but still, we upgraded.
All right.
Upgrade!
Since we didn't do an episode last week because of scheduling and work and shit, we are doing a rapid fire episode basically because we got a lot of topics in a very short amount of time. Are you ready to talk about them?
Of course.
I like your shirt.
Thanks, man. I like your face.
Yeah, you do. All right. First is movies. We got 6 topics for movies. What do you want to talk about first, Sam? Doesn't matter. We're talking about a new Batman vs. Superman trailer.
Dick.
Mark, what did you think about it?
It got me a lot more excited for this movie than any of the past trailers.
And why is that?
As much as I hated Ben Affleck's Superman initially...
Batman, you mean?
Did I say Superman?
You said Superman, but it's fine, dude.
Anyway...
They look the same.
I hated his Batman initially, first casting call, but the first... 30 or 45 seconds of the trailer where he's just kicking ass?
Yeah, he's breaking necks and cashing checks.
That impressed the hell out of me. It looks like he's straight out of an Arkham game.
No, you said you didn't like the camera angles.
I was going to say, the only thing I didn't like was the whole quick cut every time he punched someone. I want it to be more laid out. I want to see him fully moving in one shot.
That could just be edited.
I think that's just for the trailer.
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day.
I'm sure it'll be more, drawn out in the movie.
Because in a lot of Zack Snyder's movies, he does do, kind of longer action takes.
Yeah, so,
But they are, the trailers are well edited. They're not well filled with content.
I hope that's not how it looks. But like I said, it looks like he's straight out of an Arkham game. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know, he looks badass. He's got a big neck.
Yeah. He still looks fat in the suit to me.
It looks like a trash can on
I
his
think
head.
it's just the face.
He's chubby. It looks like he's being smothered in the suit.
In the scene where he's, pulling up with the Batmobile about to just slam Superman.
Dude, he looks like
his face is just like,
donut.
it's puffing out of the mask.
Yeah.
I feel like they made it too tight.
He's, bulging out. It's almost like a cry for help to the audience, oh, God, they're killing me.
Get me out of this thing.
At least he could pee in it, though. We all seen the Christian Bale thing.
What?
Oh, you guys never read that article?
I've read the article, but Ben Affleck can piss?
He can piss in the suit.
What?
Yeah, he got a zipper or something. There's a zipper down there.
That's a very hidden zipper.
I'm
Good
sure
job.
they
He's got a fly?
out.
Oh, well, yeah, that's...
He probably just has a green strip over the fly, and they just CG it out.
That'd be hysterical. I'm glad they thought about that this time.
All right, next topic in movies. Batman vs. Superman might not be good. Now, this comes from an article written about Batman vs. Superman. Not like a slanderous article, but it was basically saying that... It was from Hitflix.
Yeah, initially Hitflix said they heard from secret Warner Brothers people that they were very skeptical about it.
Yeah. And...
This man is currently taking some heat, correct?
Oh, yeah. He was getting a lot of shit for it initially.
No, basically what they were saying was, Batman vs. Superman is not living up to the expectations of Warner Brothers executives, which kind of puts Zack Snyder in hot water and the entire DC film universe into hot water. They were saying that the only thing that the Warner Brothers executives were impressed with was Ben Affleck's Batman. So they were and Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor. Well. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But ultimately, none of this matters.
No,
because
it doesn't. Because they announced later that Justice League is going to begin shooting in April. And
because the original drop on the whole shakiness of Warner Brothers on the movie was that they were actually planning to move Justice League back much further than the initial date that it's set at. Now, they were going to have more solo movies, kind of like how Marvel did it. But once Warner Brothers announced that Justice League started filming, it was just whatever. That guy's wrong.
So ultimately, this rumor just turned out to be a rumor, then.
Yeah, he took a lot of heat for it.
Yeah.
All right, now, Martin Freeman. We all know him from The Hobbit. Not a great series. I didn't watch it personally.
I hear he's good in Sherlock.
He's
I
great
like
in
him,
Sherlock.
man.
I
I've
love
heard great
Sherlock.
things about
Sherlock's
that.
very good. His character was announced in Civil War as Everett Ross. Now, he's not a major character. He's in a lot of Black Panther stuff. He became a main part of one comic line. I forget who wrote it, but he's basically just an agent.
He's just connected to Black Panther's homeland, right?
Yeah,
He
he
gets
works
sent to Wakanda.
He works with the
Wakanda?
U.S.
Yeah.
State Department, which
Yeah.
is, and he kind of deals with
He
Black
doesn't-
Panther and Wakanda.
Does
Now-
he have any relation to General Ross?
That's what I was gonna say.
I
That's
don't
what I
think
was
he
thinking, but I don't
does.
think he does.
Martin Freeman, General Ross, no connection. Look that up real quick.
I don't think so. It said relatives Sundance. I don't think that's anybody. So he's basically just works out of Wakanda. He is an agent, and that's pretty much it. Nothing. But he has said that he's going to play both sides, kind of be a conduit for what the Civil War is. So we'll have to just wait and see. It's really not that big news. I mean, here he is on the wiki on a toilet in his underwear trying to shoot a gun.
But some big news: Wolverine might be rated R.
Ooh.
Now,
Did you guys see that?
it sounds like they're just following suit with Deadpool, and
Which
their
we will
massive
talk about later.
Massive success.
I don't necessarily think that. I think it's Wolverine. Like, did you see the director's cut of the Wolverine?
No.
I believe that was rated R, and it was much more graphic. You saw his claws go through someone's leg and tear it off. It was
Lord.
ridiculous. It was awesome. But I don't know. I think it was just about time that we got to see Hugh Jackman's Wolverine just go all out.
I mean, well, isn't this supposed to be like his last?
yes,
That's
yeah,
right.
this is supposed to be
Thank
the last
God.
one. What do you
I
mean?
fucking hate Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Look, I
He's
love...
fantastic. You son of a
No,
bitch.
I love the guy and everything else
Oh
he
my
does.
God.
He's great, but
Who-
I don't think he's good
who
at
would you
Wolverine.
want to be
looks,
Tom
Wolverine?
Hardy.
man.
100%.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, 100%.
Well,
Dude.
He's shorter.
I could see that
He's more
if
comic
they
actor.
initially cast him as
But
Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman kills
But
it.
yeah, Hugh Jackman's.
Are you
They
kidding
could have
me?
done it with the Days of Future Past or whatever.
Oh, I know.
Reroute the timeline, dude.
Yeah,
Give
but-
him
you
a
know what? I'm
face.
happy they didn't.
Yeah,
'cause
Hugh Jackman
Hugh
as
Jackman
Wolverine
is
is great.
fantastic. All right.
I'd be inclined to disagree.
Well, you sir are a fucking jagaloon.
Whoop!
But I will
Jagaloon.
not let my feelings get in the way of this episode.
Yeah, you shouldn't, because you're real childish when you start talking about feelings.
Dear Lord.
Ooh.
All right,
too real.
next movie topic. Batman vs. Superman director's cut could be rated R. Actually, it is.
Yeah, it's confirmed. That's,
Don't question my sources, Sam.
that's gonna be pretty cool.
That's gonna be pretty cool if they put it out.
I thought it was coming with the DVD.
They don't. I don't think they know that, do they?
The DVD and Blu-ray. I thought so.
All right. Well,
I'm
you're
not sure.
Probably more up to date than me because I just kind of winged this.
I
Maybe
don't know.
Batman will snap some necks or something, huh?
I mean, it
Fingers
looks like he
crossed.
does
Add
in
some
the trailer.
controversy to this movie, huh?
Hopefully, because
Let's
they're already
see.
throwing everything else out the window. Why not just go down in flames?
Fuck it, man.
It's all over. Just shut the fuck up. We're talking about television, the good old telly. All right, now we have 2 new Daredevil trailers. Did you guys watch them? I didn't.
Of course.
Just kidding. Of course I did. I love Daredevil. It was the best TV show ever.
Trailers look fucking badass, man.
Dude, John Barathol, Punisher.
Jesus Christ.
Thoughts.
Awesome.
Yeah, insane.
Made
It's
my dick
wonderful.
hard as shit.
Oh, wow.
Dude, he like I
He's
got like
scary.
I got like that fear, like horniness.
Oh, I
coming
feel
out of
you.
it.
I feel you. That
I was
was me
like-
at least like twice a
I was
day.
like, damn.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
That's
Happens
a
to me at
high
work a
and
lot.
tight haircut.
And I'm excited because it seems like they're going to touch on the mystical stuff that they started talking about in the first season with that one episode. I can't
I
remember.
questioned
It was
the same thing, and then I saw the trailer again
the
last
Foot?
night.
I think it's
The
the
Foot Clan, yeah.
the Foot Clan. Yeah.
No, the hand. The Foot Clan is in Ninja Turtles.
So it's the hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the hand.
Well, my bad. But either way, they started talking about that in the first season, and now it seems like they're gonna really dive into it. And then how about Elektra being in it too?
I'm not sold on her yet.
I don't know. She seems like she's gonna do well.
Is that pizza still warm?
It's warm enough.
Dude, I kind of want another slice, but like I said, dude, I already had pizza today.
It's pizza, man. You can't go wrong with pizza.
Yes, you can.
No,
Yeah,
you
when
can't.
it was cold, it's kind of gross. Like, I'm not into that.
I was never into it, and then I tried it again. It's good. It's good, dude.
Is it as good as those new Daredevil trailers?
No, it's not.
All right, because those were really good.
Yeah,
anyway.
they were real good.
All right,
This pizza's all right, but those trailers were amazing.
I didn't care for Elektra. I didn't really. She didn't stand out to me.
I mean,
Not
it's
as
not
much
like
as
I
John Barron
fell in love with her immediately, you know?
I think, like Sam said, she's going to be an interesting character.
I hope they develop her more.
I think it'll bring something new to
Oh,
the show.
I don't think they wanted to reveal her completely, obviously, like every
Yeah.
other trailer has been doing recently, but I think she's going to be interesting.
I
But
agree.
I'm very excited for the Punisher.
I also agree with that. But I am not looking forward to Foggy Nelson bitching and moaning
Again.
the
Yeah.
entire season.
Did you see, you heard about, like, the Punisher possibly getting his own series?
Yeah.
Someone came out and said that's just rumors.
All right. I think it
really
was one of the
sucks.
showrunners, right?
Yeah.
Or something?
Yeah, showrunners for Netflix, I think.
Damn. Well, hopefully that does not happen the way
That would be
They're
so
saying.
cool. Punisher series.
Punisher series, dude, especially if it works out well with John Barrett.
Well, yeah, we still have to
Because
see
he's
if
an
he's good.
anti-hero, right?
Yeah, but he's also kind of a dick, and people don't like dicks.
Yeah.
People don't like dicks.
No, I mean, like, some people like dicks, but
I don't.
I don't either.
I'm not a fan of dicks, personally.
I like mine.
You know.
I guess it's fine.
Buddies,
Alright,
I guess.
next. Iron Fist was cast. I gotta pull up the article for this one because I can't remember his name.
It's from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he's from Game of Thrones. Finn Jones cast as Marvel's Iron Fist on Netflix.
Yeah, he's weird looking.
Man, what are you doing? You getting pizza?
I'm getting pizza, man.
Dude,
I told you, cold pizza. You
I
can't
thought
go
you were
wrong.
with me on the cold pizza, man.
What do you mean, dude? Cold pizza's delicious.
Boom.
Fuck you, dude. I thought you were on my
I
side.
told you. You just
I didn't.
gotta live
I
a
didn't
little.
comment. I didn't comment.
Anyway, following rumors are fucking true. They're not rumors anymore. They need to update this article. Finn Jones is Iron Fist on the Netflix series. He's going to be in the Defenders alongside Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. And Mark, you said people are upset about this.
Yeah, people are very upset because apparently...
Why? Is it because he's got that curly white boy hair?
It might be because of that. I'm not sure. It makes a lot of people mad.
It's really
Not
nice,
me.
dude. Do you think
But-
he uses pomade?
I don't know.
What's wrong with curly white boy hair?
Dude, nothing, but he's like...
Shut up,
Is
Sam.
Iron Fist white? I don't know that much about Iron
See, that's
Fist.
the thing. I don't either, but a lot of people are mad because apparently he's supposed to be of Asian heritage, and people are expecting an Asian actor to portray. Actually, one of the comics writers, I believe, they wrote X-Men, and a couple other comics, actually got really mad about this. They tweeted before the announcement came out, and they were like, if Iron Fist doesn't get cast as an Asian, I'm not going to watch it. And then the casting got announced, and she was like, I'm done, not watching it, whatever.
Oh man.
So, made a lot of people mad. I'm not...
Yeah, he does have Asian heritage.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know. Every time I see him, he's masked, and he looks white, and I don't see him too often,
I mean, I
so...
don't, and they can't pull out, they can't try and like do makeup or anything because that's gonna be just people
Yeah,
are gonna get
That'll
like
be
that's
terrible.
racist.
Yeah.
Can't just
When has he been in anything else?
Game of Thrones.
I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
Iron
saying like
Fist?
the character, yeah.
I
mean,
Because
he's
he
in,
said
like-
like
he's
he's
in the
usually
Defenders,
portrayed
he's in-
by a white person though.
Oh, no, I see, like, I usually see him masked, so, like, he's got light skin, so I always figured he was white.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, the Infinity characters, because working at Toys R Us, I see all those, it's terrible.
Mhm.
But, yeah, he looks white, so I don't know. I never really knew much about him.
I've
Alright.
never really heard of the character, honestly.
I feel bad because I mean, everything that they've put out for this Defenders thing that they're doing with Marvel has been fantastic, and I do want to know more about each character. But like, I just like this doesn't Iron Fist doesn't pique my interest. I don't know why they're doing him. I wish they would pick someone else.
Yeah, I remember getting the Infinity character, and I was like, who is Iron Fist? I didn't even know.
I don't mean that like insulting anyone
Who
loves
likes
Iron Fist.
Yeah.
I just don't know much about the
I
character.
don't know much,
Yeah.
and he's never piqued my interest. And I fully respect. You want to like Iron Fist. Iron Fist is your favorite superhero.
The only character that I really know very much about that is Daredevil, because
Yeah,
I watch Daredevil.
very true. All right, moving on. Arrow and Flash. You guys want to talk about Arrow and Flash? Because I don't watch either.
You did, and then
I
you
did.
gave up.
I gave up. It just became 2CW for me.
You're ridiculous.
It's just so mushy, and I don't like it.
They're both fantastic. What?
Flash I did like for the first season.
Well, let's
The
talk.
second season's insane.
Let's talk about the Flash.
So, all season long, big question: who is Zoom? Zoom has come. Season 1, Barry opened a portal at the end of the season, opened up to other worlds. Zoom comes in out of nowhere and is trying to steal Barry Allen's speed. Jay Garrick is also there. I forgot to mention that.
Now, who was Jay Garrick?
Jay Garrick is
For the
the
people
original
at home.
Flash from
the
what is
early comic books.
yes,
the
the original
Golden Age.
Comic
Yeah.
books.
All right.
He was the first Flash, and so he came first actually, and he told them Zoom was coming to try and steal Barry's speed. Zoom shows up, beat the hell out of Barry Allen. He didn't even stand a chance actually, and actually he paraded him around town like a puppet.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
ridiculous. So big question was, who is Zoom? Jay Garrick didn't even know, and they're from the same Earth. So Sam, you saw it. What was the reveal?
Well, he takes off his mask, and from what you can tell, he's someone
Now, hold
who
on.
looks.
Spoilers.
Oh,
Spoilers.
spoiler alert!
Spoilers.
He
We
is
don't wanna
someone
ruin
who
this.
looks quite similar to Mr. Jay Garrick.
It is the same actor,
Yeah, same actor.
and we've seen this before on Earth 2. The actors portray their
Hmm.
other
They're
Earth 2. Yeah, they're
doppelgangers.
doppelgangers.
But the real question lies here.
No, you said, hold on, Zoom was in Jay Garrick's universe?
Yes.
Mhm.
In the comics, Zoom is Hunter Zolomon.
Mhm.
That is his actual identity.
Uh-huh.
And as Sam was about to say,
Well, there's a man in an iron mask in Zoom's lair, and if you really look at his face, you can tell he is Jay Garrick as well, and he even spells out Jay when Barry Allen was held there with him. So you can safely assume that that is the same actor underneath the mask as well. So that makes 3.
you didn't mention the third one. Hunter Zolomon.
Yeah.
When Jay Garrick was on Earth 1, Caitlin Snow, who works at Star Labs with Barry Allen, was trying to help Jay get better because he had a sickness. When Zoom stole his speed,
Mhm.
he tried to get his speed back artificially.
Mhm.
And it started to destroy his cells, and the only way he could get better again was to get his speed back from the Speed Force.
I feel like that's all the Flash is getting your speed back and going faster.
Pretty much. But
It's fine. Like, it works for it.
it's a good show, you know?
Grant Gustin's as cute as a button.
But
He's adorable. I gotta take that away from him.
they figured if they could find Jay's doppelganger, they could maybe get some of his blood back into the actual Jay Garrick and figure out a way to make him better somehow.
That is the most ridiculous storyline I've ever heard.
It's insane. You gotta watch the show to understand.
I'm gonna eventually watch it,
But
but I'm not gonna do it right now. 'Cause I didn't watch the first season.
they found the doppelganger, and who did it turn out to be, Sam?
Doppelganger?
Yes. Jay Garrick's Earth 1 doppelganger.
Oh, well, Hunter Zolomon. But see why I paused there was because you can kind of assume that that's not actually his doppelganger because of the man in the iron mask. You can assume that that is Earth 1 Jay Garrick.
Alright, so we talked about Flash. I just don't want Flash to go
Well, I
on
just
for
want to
too long.
say here that you can safely assume that it is Earth 2 Hunter Zolomon
Yes.
Zoom.
Oh, okay.
There are 3 people we have
Since
confirmed as Jay Garrick,
Yeah.
and then the man in the mask,
you
who
can
is 4.
speculate.
You could speculate.
Yeah.
Obviously, see it is Jay Garrick, so there's 4. So there might be twins. It'd be insane.
What the fuck?
But-
Yeah.
That alright, but
Frank is
how
right.
about-
Let us
Arrow?
move on to Arrow. Big thing happened at the end of Arrow this week. So Damien Dark, the big bad guy for this season, has all his magic and everything, has been kicking the Arrow's ass all season. Finally, they find a way to destroy his magic, so he's left helpless. And then a new teaser trailer for when after the whatever mid-season break ends, you can see him in prison.
Yeah.
So obviously that means bad shit for him.
Very bad shit.
And Felicity,
She left Oliver.
but she literally walks out on
She
him.
walks out after being paralyzed.
Gets
Wait, she
gets
got
her ability.
paralyzed?
She got paralyzed in almost like an Oracle situation.
Wow,
Dark.
you can really tell how far behind I am.
Dark got a bunch of people to shoot down their limo, and Felicity got paralyzed through the whole thing.
Damn.
And one of Felicity's workers at Palmer Tech actually created a nanochip to go into her spine to make her walk again. And like Sam said, they got in a huge fight, and she literally walked out on him.
Gave him back the engagement ring.
First thing Oliver noticed, he was like, your legs are moving, and she got up and walked out.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't say anything, got up, walked out.
Damn.
When she first became paralyzed, they all had gotten nicknames like Diggle, Thea, Laurel, and Oliver. They all had like code names. And Felicity was the only one who didn't have a code name. And Oliver calls her Overwatch, and she's like, what was that? And he was like, well, I figured you needed a code name, and Oracle was already taken, so we had to choose that.
Oh, shit.
And it was just such a big call out to Batman that it was awesome.
That's awesome.
Alright, so... Can I still say one more thing? The question still lingers, though. Who is going to be
in the
grave that they've been teasing all season?
Since the first episode, the end of the first episode.
First episode.
He's at a grave, and Barry Allen comes running up, and he's just like, I'm sorry, I'm late. It's ridiculous. And then you see further, he gets into the limo with Felicity. She's still not wearing her wedding ring. And she looks over at Oliver and says, we're going to kill this motherfucker. Or not kill this motherfucker, not
word for
practically.
Word.
It's cable television.
Yeah, can't say that.
But, alright, you guys.
In dreams, you know.
That's all I have to say, yes.
Yep. Alright, now we're going to talk about... Hold on, I'm going to edit that out. That sounded like I was out of breath. I got a burp. Hold on. Nah, fuck it, I'll leave it in. We're going to talk about video games. Why wouldn't I leave it in? Anyway... Sony press conference. They announced a GDC press conference, and they sent out invitations to the press. The first thing they're actually going to talk about, and pretty much kind of the only thing, most importantly, is the PlayStation VR. Now, Sam, you're an Xbox boy, so maybe you have anything to say on it?
I don't care about VR. I
don't ever
want to use VR. That shit scares me, man.
It scared the shit out of me.
I'd rather just use a controller than be a fucking zombie. Dude, I don't want to not know what's going on around me. I'm just walking around doing shit, and then someone just comes and fucking stabs me or something. That's
you're just gonna be in your bedroom.
That's perfectly reasonable. All right, that's a reasonable fear.
Dude, you're not walking.
What if you are though?
Yeah, I saw some VR systems that actually like people set up that they had like treadmills underneath their feet.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Which is insane.
That's too much
I
money.
think that's the only way I would do it. Honestly.
Alright.
Like, if I were to buy a virtual reality system, I'd have to ball out.
Yeah, I'd understand that. But the thing that everybody is speculating is that this will be when they announce possible release date and possible price point. And from a lot of sources I'm hearing, people were saying, fans, reporters alike, columnists, editorialists, were saying that the PlayStation VR system shouldn't be more than how much the actual PlayStation 4 system is. Because that would deter possible buyers, possible early adopters.
I wouldn't buy it.
I wouldn't buy it either. But according to a lot of news sources, they're saying that it could possibly be upwards of maybe even $600. Could be a lot higher than people are thinking.
They'd have to have some really good games at launch for PlayStation VR.
To justify that.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm not saying... Look, I want it. I do want it. I genuinely do think it's an interesting experience. I'm not a peripheral guy.
I would try it. I don't think I'd buy it.
I never... Like, I when they announced the Xbox One with the new Kinect and everything, I was interested at first, but I kind of lost.
The future is scary.
Well, I mean... It's it's all gonna advance somewhere.
Technology. It's okay.
Look, I used that Samsung Gear VR at a Best Buy once, and it scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, we were
it showed me a picture. Yeah, it was when we were buying the new microphone. It showed me a picture of like underwater, and I just looked down and I got freaked out. So maybe this isn't the experience for me. But I want it. It's so interesting. I'm so interested.
It's a really cool concept, but like I said, they have to have some groundbreaking things for this to actually be justified at $600. Let alone
wish I could
to actually
try
have.
it.
That's what I'm like. I have to be convinced.
I mean, we're in the middle of
this.
bumblefuck nowhere where nothing's gonna happen around here. There's not gonna be any press conferences we can go to where we can try this thing.
I mean, we could drive 3 hours to New York City.
We could drive if they're gonna do something in New York City, but a lot of times they don't.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, I'm not saying that as like Sony should have a press conference at the fucking Mohegan Sun Arena, but you know, I want to try this thing before I buy it because I want to know that it is the experience for me. So I'm hoping maybe like because GameStop and Target and Toys R Us and all those kind of big stores are going to be the only way that people are going to be able to try this. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea for especially retailers to be able to put out displays, which I think they'll do.
I don't think they're going to do it initially, to be honest, because if it is at a $600 price point, that's a lot of.
But you got to imagine that retailers have deals worked out with the companies where they can get.
Oh, definitely. I'm not saying that.
I mean, you work
retailers are worried about it, but Sony themselves, that's a lot of money on hardware to be putting one in almost every retail store.
Well, in a lot of retail stores, they also have PlayStation 4s already on display. You know, they could just take one.
Yeah.
And set up a display, maybe even like an impromptu display until Sony can come up with, you know, proper retail displays. But
I hope I never see one of those goddamn things.
I really want to try it.
I do want to try it. I'm interested. I'm just going to ignore Sam because his opinion is bugging me.
He's not for this. I mean, it's why aren't you for it? What are your actual reasons that you're not for it?
Because I don't want to be incapacitated while I'm gaming.
Well,
what do you mean?
Because, dude, I'm going to have a fucking headset on
I mean,
me.
it is a kind of a sensory deprivation like experience.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. When I'm gaming, I'm playing a video game. I'm sitting down with a fucking controller.
See, I'm interested for that because I want to be able to put that, like, have that immersive experience. Because whenever I'm playing games, it's never me just focusing in on a game. It
doesn't actually really feel like you're there.
It's like when I watch a movie, half the time I'm spending it on IMDb. I'm still watching the movie, but I'm focusing on something. I'm also focusing on something else. So I think this would be cool to have
full immersion.
A full immersion. You know, get a pair of headsets on, and just have the visor and just be playing a game. First person, I think that'd be fun.
See, that's the thing. I don't think that's something that I would totally choose over my PlayStation 4. That's just something I'd play once in a while, kind of like Rock Band. You know what I mean? That's not something I go to game, but it's something cool to have around.
It's just a peripheral. It's for if something piques your interest in a game, and that's the way you could play it. Like the only reason I'd ever buy No Man's Sky because besides a virtual reality experience, that game does not interest me.
That's virtual reality?
They haven't announced it yet. I don't believe, but they might announce it because it's up in the air.
What is that game about? That's just about finding planets,
Space exploration.
Yeah, just space exploration.
There's just a shit ton of planets.
It's all procedurally generated. It just keeps going.
Yeah, I think one of the guys who's creating the game said he found over 1,000 planets and hasn't been to them all, which is blasphemy.
If that becomes VR compatible, I would be interested in playing that way.
Yeah,
I would be very interested.
The thing is, with VR, it would
honestly might make me buy
honestly, if I'm having VR, that is the one time I'm going to really, really care about graphics. I really think
you out of it.
That's what I mean. If it looks pixelated, it's not going to be the experience I was looking for.
No, at the PlayStation Experience press conference, and not necessarily press conference, but at that expo, they announced a lot of games that were kind of pixelated, more rudimentary graphics, not as vibrant as something like, say, an Uncharted 4. But it looked like it was still an immersive enough experience that you can still just kind of get into it.
I could understand that. See, once I got into it, but a first impression, if I were only allowed to play it for 5 minutes, I would actually have to sit down with one of those games that weren't spot on graphics or anything like that. I'd have to get really into that game. It'd have to have a good story or something like that,
or fun gameplay.
Yeah, something that pulls me in.
Yeah,
I'd have to play it for more than 5 minutes.
All right. Well, I think we talked this topic to death. So, Uncharted 4 trailer, story trailer specifically, dropped. What was it? Yesterday?
2 days ago.
2 days ago from when we're recording this, and it blew my fucking mind because it was
insane.
It was unreal. Gorgeous.
Beautiful graphics. The story looks amazing. I can't wait to see what's going on with his brother. And
we got a lot more glimpses of new characters. We got more glimpses of really fucking old Sully.
The villains.
We got villains. Fucking Jake Gyllenhaal on there. The dude looks like Jake Gyllenhaal.
He does.
In Prisoners. I see it.
I see it, yeah.
Maybe more Ryan Gosling type deal.
I could see that too, yeah.
It's like if they had a baby.
Love child.
Like a really
He'd
hot
be a really handsome baby.
video
God,
game baby.
yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, he was looking good in that suit.
Anyway, yeah.
I'm
Playing
honestly thinking that Nate's brother Sam, right,
Yeah.
is gonna be the villain of this story.
Really?
I think they're gonna pull a 180.
That I can see that now that you've brought that up. Like, I haven't really thought about that.
Because Naughty
But
Dog
he
has
comes out of nowhere. Like, why has
comes out of
he
nowhere.
been hiding for so long? You know what I
And-
mean?
It's weird. This is pure speculation. This is me just being weird for the sake of being weird. When they showed the childhood scenes, I noticed that Sam's younger version had a much deeper voice than Troy Baker does with Sam as an adult.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just like puberty or something, being at its height. I don't think that really happens. But maybe it's not Sam that comes back. That would be weird. But I think Drake would realize.
Yeah, Drake would realize. Like,
I mean, it's not like they've been away from each other since they were kids, so he does know what he looks like as an adult. So that's bullshit.
my
Just ignore
like.
that.
Since you said that he might be the villain, that's my biggest concern. Where has he been this whole time?
Plotting.
Exactly. That's such a now that you have that in my
Probably
mind,
hanging
I'm
out
not
in like
gonna
a hotel in Egypt,
rubbing
just
his
like rubbing
hands.
his hands together.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
petting the
get
cat.
you, Nathan Drake.
Petting the cat,
No,
maybe?
in Egypt they're not gonna give you a cat in a hotel room. He's just gonna be rubbing his
Well,
hands.
Dude,
they
the
like
Egyptians
praise cats.
really like
dude.
cats,
What are you
man,
talking
alright?
about? There's probably a cat in every room there.
Probably.
I hope there's cats.
They probably
in
have
the room.
crowns and everything.
Oh, totally.
They're probably
'Cause
decked out cats.
That's how they roll over there, man.
Egyptian cats have the life.
Oh, yeah.
Hotel rooms and cats buy one get one free.
Oh, shit.
That's
quite the deal.
fucking. I don't
Cats
think that,
run the hotels.
I don't think that happens in Egypt. I don't think that's how it goes.
You don't think so?
No, I watched some like travel shows. Idiot
Gods of
Rock.
Egypt.
I mean, I don't know. I watched The Mummy, and kind of looks like cats are pretty important to Egypt, alright?
Yeah, but we're not talking about the money.
money.
I'm always
Yeah, I know.
money.
I wasn't talking about money.
Money.
I was
always-
talking about the
Uncharted
Mummy, Frank.
4
Uncharted 4. I'm always talking about the money. Was what I was trying to say. Uncharted 4. All right.
looks great.
Sam, like I said before, you're an Xbox boy. What do you think of it?
Oh, I think it looks amazing. I mean, if I played any of their games, I'd be able to chime in on the story, but I mean, not having played any of the other ones, it still looks interesting to me. Like, it would still grab my attention.
Had it been coming out for Xbox One, would you have bought it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it looks like an interesting game. I
I
mean,
think that's the best thing you can give it.
not the kind of game I would usually play, but it seems like something I could definitely get into.
The one thing I noticed, how they said they were going to do like bigger sets. When you see that guy coming over the cliff when you're driving in the car, it looked so much bigger, and it looked like there was so much more going on in that little space than the other games, where it took you a while to get through those big explosions and everything.
Yeah. All right. So moving on, Fallout 4 DLC. Sam, you wanted to talk about this
I did.
because you are a big Fallout 4 guy.
They
Not
announced.
Fallout 4.
Well, I'm a
necessarily.
big Fallout guy.
Yeah.
You know, Fallout 4 obviously
Well,
wasn't my favorite.
we all like Fallout.
But Fallout
didn't
4 is
play all
still a good game. So they announced 3 new ones coming out.
What are they?
The first one, I believe, is the one with the robots. What is that
Automatron.
one called?
Mechanist.
Well, it's the one with the
Automatron.
Mechanist, Automatron.
Yeah, which is what?
Now, apparently the Mechanist unleashes a new wave of robots onto the Commonwealth.
Mm-hmm.
And they also are adding, a deep crafting system where you can make your own robots and modify them.
That's gonna be
Which
really
I think,
cool.
that's going to be incredible because obviously their crafting system was already so deep and complex. Adding this whole other level is going to be insane.
I'm finally getting into the whole crafting.
Oh, the
system.
crafting
It's about
is awesome.
time.
It's
but-
Speaking
awesome.
of crafting system, what's the next DLC?
Well, the next one, you can capture, various animals across the wasteland and build your own, Thunderdome style arenas and straight up just have them duking it out in there.
Or you could just tame them. You could just have them
Have
hanging
some
out.
pets. Have some pets.
Deathclaws.
I mean,
just
I'm
hanging
definitely
around.
rolling with the arena though, because that's gonna be
definitely. It's gonna be
badass.
insane.
That's gonna remind me of like Oblivion. They had a kick-ass
is
arena in
is that the DLC with the settlement building stuff?
Yeah,
All right, good.
that also comes with because you're able to build your Thunderdome
Yeah,
with
exactly.
the settlement building because
Mhm.
they added
I
a bunch of like Raider
cannot
shit.
fucking wait for that because I want to build so much shit. I know that
It's gonna
is
be incredible.
That is a very unpopular opinion. Did you know that?
The crafting system? Like
yeah,
building
people
houses?
do not like it.
I love building my house.
Dude, I
just built up the castle. I plugged all the holes with cement. It looks beautiful. I love it.
I certainly enjoy it. It was one of my favorite features.
Why the hell wouldn't people like it?
I wish I was on PC, though, because that whole size limit thing, it's killing me.
They said it felt clunky. It wasn't well thought out. There was like a lot of stuff that was missing that they thought should have been in there.
Let them hate. Whatever.
Look, I think it's one of the founding features, but I love sinking time into stuff like that. All I do in GTA 5 is customize cars.
Mm-hmm. You said that in the last one.
I will keep repeating it because that is all I do. Because I do not have PlayStation.
So obviously this will make it even better.
And I'll love it so much more.
The next DLC
is the big story one.
It's called Far Harbor, which I believe is based off of a place called Bar Harbor in Maine that I was actually in this summer. And I'm very excited to see how they translate that to video games because...
No, it's in Acadia, right?
Well, Acadia is in Bar Harbor in Maine.
Okay.
So, Acadia is like the national park.
No, it's just actually set in Bar Harbor.
It's not confirmed, but Bar Harbor is, I believe, only 250 miles away from the Commonwealth, like Boston. So... It's plausible.
And they said they're adding, a huge landmass, the biggest that they've ever made for
the island DLC. Of Bar Harbor is huge. It's big.
Okay.
And
well, that would be cool.
But it was really cool because on the same trip that I went to Bar Harbor, I was actually also in Boston, and I went to all like the tourist sites and everything like that, and it was really cool to see them translate that into Fallout 4. And I'm even more excited to see how well they do it with Bar Harbor.
Now, can you give us a little rundown of, what the island looks like? I mean, at least from what you saw?
Very rocky. It's a lot of cliffs, very jagged edge rocks.
Is there a lot of wilderness or a lot? Okay.
Very.
See, I was hoping for that. I was hoping for a lot of wilderness and then maybe a small populated area in this DLC.
There's a couple populated areas.
It would be Fallout 4's Point Lookout almost.
Yeah, almost. There's probably going to be one or two big settlements, and then there's going to be their scattered ones like there was in Point Lookout.
If we are correct in this theory. Big mountains. Very, very big mountains. It's actually one of the first places in North America to see the sunrise, other than Canada. It was beautiful when I saw it.
Well, but we all know Bethesda isn't good with mountains.
Yes. Skyrim was completely a mountain. That game was just mountain climbing. At least to me. I only got to level 8, but all I did was climb mountains. It was so much fun.
Don't hate.
But, no, I loved it, dude.
Good.
I loved it.
Good.
That was, my favorite part of Skyrim. I didn't play it that much, but that was my favorite part. Good. But I'm very excited to see how well they do that, because even, the place was beautiful, so I can't wait to see it all post-war.
And I'm sure they will translate it very well.
And is that all the DLC for Fallout 4?
Well, so far as we know. I mean, there will be
more,
but...
there are more waves to come.
And they are upping the season pass price.
At the end of February, you guys got 3 days. I need to buy that myself. Shit.
Yeah, I need to get it, too.
It's going from 30 to 50, right?
30 to 50.
All right, now we want to talk about... I mostly want to talk about, the Division beta, because I don't think either of you guys played it.
I did not.
Go ahead, sir.
I pre-ordered it in an effort to get into the closed beta, and I played it on Xbox. Honestly, one of the more fun multiplayer experiences I've had. I thought it was... The game, you could tell there's a downgrade, but I mean, everybody gets upset about the downgrade. I don't think graphics make a game, and I think gameplay always does. I do enjoy good-looking graphics, and this game does not, by any means, look like a dud. But a lot of the gameplay I thought was pretty interesting. The PvP stuff in the Dark Zone I thought was really cool, but it felt like I was just doing extractions the whole time. Really? Extractions, which is the stuff you get in the Dark Zone, it's contaminated with the disease that spread around Manhattan, and you have to extract it for them to clean it off or whatever or something, and then you get it back as soon as you leave the Dark Zone. But if you don't extract it quick enough, other players can kill you and take your stuff. And it's just kind of, annoying. Mm-hmm. I mean, I understand why they did it.
I've heard about that. And I was going to ask you about how well that went over.
It almost feels like a false sense of urgency. They're just creating this sense of urgency, you need to get this out or you're going to die and lose it for no reason.
Well, I mean, that probably makes it more tense, though.
I was going to say, that's probably how it would actually be.
Look, I understand it makes it more tense. I understand why they did it. And I don't think... I'm not taking away from the game. I think it works well. The way they did it isn't frustrating, isn't annoying. It doesn't take too long. And if you have a good squad with you, you know, if someone tries to attack you, you can get their stuff too. Or sometimes this happened more often than not, where another squad will come up and they'll just tag along on our extraction. And I thought that was cool to see like people coming up and not necessarily being an asshole.
See, I was kind of hoping that it was just all assholery.
Well, there was some assholery, and we got it. I opened my party up just to anybody because I just wanted to play with someone because you didn't get it in time. But I met these two guys joined my party, and they both had mics and we were talking. We were having a good time, and it was fun. But we got our asses handed to us. These guys were trying to do an extraction, and we tried to kill them and take their stuff. I mean, we were being assholes.
See, I was gonna say that's probably the majority of what I would do.
We were the ones being assholes, but it was fun. We just wanted to try it.
See, yeah.
But we got fucking whooped. And then we kept trying to come back, and this guy, he just had a sniper rifle. He was so good with it. It was ridiculous. But yeah, I did like The Division. I think you're going to get it. You said, Mark, you didn't.
I'm still iffy on it. I mean...
Now what? Does it just not interest you?
I'm not big into massive multi-online, really. I never really got into those games. But that is the initial trailer when I saw it, I was just like, ooh, that looks really cool.
It's very true to what it was in that E3 trailer besides graphics, but I mean, that's understandable.
I'm definitely getting this game, though.
I'm definitely getting it. We're going to play it.
Yeah.
It looks really good. That's one that I'm actually kind of interested for.
Well, hopefully, you can't get it.
Nope, you guys are on Xbox.
Yeah, we're getting it on Xbox.
Well, you can get it for PS4 so you can play with me.
DLC comes first to Xbox One.
Oh, God,
30 days.
Damn straight.
Alright, time for our last topic. We all saw Deadpool. What'd you guys think of it?
Fucking amazing, man. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool.
That's the hardest I've laughed
perfect
in a movie theater in a long time.
See, my whole thing was, I didn't think all the jokes landed, but there was enough otherwise that kept me interested, and I thought it was very funny. And I really, genuinely enjoyed it. I didn't expect it, if I'm being 100%.
My expectations were high to begin with, but they raised them, honestly. They did much better than I thought.
I just I've never been a big Ryan Reynolds fan. And it's not just because I think he does shitty superhero movies, which...
Well, no, but he's usually just like the pretty face, I understand.
Yeah, he's just usually not in a lot of great movies.
I thought he was awesome.
He nailed it.
He was great.
He did fantastic.
See, I went into it when everything was announced. I was super excited, but I went into it with lower expectations because I usually go in with too high of expectations and I'm let down. So I kind of calmed myself down, and I was by far impressed. It exceeded everything I thought it would.
Now, the only thing I had that I wasn't too fond of in the entire movie was the oxygen tank scene.
It was a little weird.
It was very uncomfortable. Like, it was like almost disturbing.
Oh, I thought it was cool though.
No, I mean it was cool. Like it was like, but it was like really fucked up.
Oh, it was gross.
It was so gross.
I mean, like when he lifts his head.
Yeah.
You can see like some goo like left on the seat
skin.
and stuff. Like like he must have been like
melting,
like moist. You know what I mean? Like he was sticking to the thing. It's nasty.
Yeah, I didn't.
But I mean, hey, he's supposed to look ugly as fuck, right?
It like made me like
they certainly did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very.
But
well.
I think that's what they were trying to do.
No,
you know?
I know.
And
Ajax
they certainly
was a
did
dick.
it.
Well, Francis was a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my name.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fine.
Francis.
I didn't expect that, and when they started saying like, "Have you seen Francis?" and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna make fun of Francis right now?"
And then how about when he spells it out for him? And corpses.
That reminded me of our friend Jake and how he hates to be called his real name Francis. As soon as I saw that, it just reminded me of him.
But all in all, I thought that movie was amazing.
It was really great.
Some people had a
skeptical
problem.
about the story.
Well, yeah, they had a problem with the pacing of the story, how it kind of flips from present to past. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I thought it kept it interesting. Like it kept both parts of the story still hooked you the whole time because you still didn't know how it was gonna like play out. You know what I mean?
It was like it added a structure to it that I think if it didn't have, it would have been just a little bit more boring.
I was gonna say,
yeah, exactly,
like a comedy movie. Really,
it would have been just like a long introduction and origin story, and then big action scenes at the end. And I think the way they did it was very smart, and it added action scenes where they needed to.
Action scene, story, action scene. It was perfect.
And thank God that they had the R rating.
Yeah. If that movie did not have an R rating, it would have bombed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have. Because, I mean, half the jokes that they made in this movie were purely R rated.
Yeah.
100%.
And now it's on pace to be #1 at the box office for the 3rd week in a row, correct?
Yeah.
It's #1 R-rated.
#1 R-rated
weekend,
opening weekend of all time.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's
awesome. Crazy.
Nobody saw that coming.
And it's a fucking superhero movie.
And it's Fox.
I've heard a lot of girls really like the movie too, honestly. Like a lot of people I've talked to at work, they said they've taken their girlfriends and that they love it.
Yeah.
So they nailed everything. The whole love story, it worked.
He even addresses that in the movie, you know?
Yeah.
He says, my boyfriend said this was a love story. Why is he making this guy into a fucking kebab?
I thought Colossus was a really good character to have.
He was funny. You know, at first I thought that he was going to be kind of boring, just like a cookie-cutter fucking X-Men, but no, he was
very
funny.
Fun.
Yeah, he was funny.
I think the part that I laughed the loudest to was when he had the baby hand. And he was sitting with Blind Al, and he just like rubbed her face, and then he's like, "What?" And she's like, "What the fuck's up with your hand?" And he's like, "Oh, it's about the size of an infant's.
It's gonna feel so big in this hand."
Oh, that was great.
And if you saw it, you know he is wearing his Crocs, which he does call his big rubber masturbating shoes. So that's what we're talking about there, folks. Masturbating. All right.
That's what this show's
Just
all about.
wanted to clear that up.
People had problems with the whole revenge plot that all it was him trying to get pretty again. But I thought it was very fitting for Deadpool. He doesn't give a shit about much else, you know what I mean?
It's very fitting for Ryan Reynolds. I mean, you got like one of
the opening
prettiest men in Hollywood.
Opening scene, and there's a People magazine, Sexiest Man Alive.
Yeah.
Like,
the whole plot is Ryan Reynolds trying to get hot again.
Mm-hmm.
It was wonderful.
I respect it.
All of the name drops with Hugh Jackman, it was great. When he was
was
wearing
so
Hugh
funny.
Jackman's face, oh my god, it was hysterical.
I'm going to have to edit in a spoilers warning before this.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll do it later.
Whatever.
I'm leaving this in. I don't want to edit anything.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck editing.
And
Anyway.
I'm happy you got the girl at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I would have been shitty if she was just like, ew.
I mean,
You look like a
You were
raisin.
gone
I
for
wouldn't
2
have blamed
years.
her. I would not have blamed her. He looks very ugly.
He looks like a raisin. He just walked out.
He looks like a very bad. He looks like
Testicle
he
with
just kind
teeth.
of rolled around in fire for like a few hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he looks like Freddy Krueger kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
I 100% see that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He had some Wolverine claws, you know.
You guys like the movie?
Oh,
I loved it.
Loved
It
it.
was wonderful.
Loved it.
Now, this is kind of given away to more rated R movies. Wolverine is now going to be rated R.
Yeah.
And this definitely has nothing to do with it. But the Batman vs Superman, like we said before, the director's cut is rated R. Do you think this could give like a path to more rated R superhero movies?
I hope it doesn't.
I saw someone, I don't know if it was the director of Ant-Man and Wasp, but someone came out from the movie scene with superhero
It
movies.
was James Gunn.
Yeah, okay.
James Gunn.
And he was just like, he was making fun of it, wasn't he?
He was like, don't make it rated R just because you want to make it because you think rated R movies are successful.
Gonna make more money.
Make it rated R because it's what the content
comic is.
Yeah, exactly.
Requires.
And if they go and make everything rated R, they're probably going to lose out
a lot of money from kids,
especially on a lot of. They're going to screw a lot of fans
stale.
because a lot of little kids are going to be like, "Oh, I can't even get into the goddamn theater. Why are you guys screwing me?"
You can't make a.
You know, and then most parents
No
will
one's
probably
gonna get
shy away
merchandise.
from showing their kids a rated R DVD or something.
Yeah.
You know, like they're not even going to want to bring it
DVD
home for
sales.
these kids.
Nope.
Well, parents were taking their kids to see Deadpool.
Oh, I took my little brothers to see Deadpool.
Yeah, I'm sneaking my cousins.
They loved
next
it.
week.
Good. But parents are complaining that it's rated R. They're like, they should warn us, like with a
They did.
R rating.
Guess what? It's rated
It's
R.
rated R. There's your
Fucking
warning.
idiots.
Parents,
Jesus Christ.
Oh, just they need to pay more attention, man. But we are also almost 20, but so we know nothing about parents.
I'd be a fine parent. Shut up.
At like 10 years old, 11 years old, I was watching R-rated movies. I turned out fine, I guess. Anyway.
Objectively.
I mean, we're doing a podcast on Batman and shit, so I mean, we're
up.
turning out pretty good.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, definitely.
This wonderful
yeah,
podcast
we're not killing
success.
people.
with all these views.
But anyway, all in all, Deadpool, great movie.
Great movie.
Can we all agree there?
What would you give it on a scale of 1 to fantastic movie?
I would give it a solid 8.
No.
8 out of fantastic.
8 out of fantastic. Mark?
Yeah. Probably an 8.5.
8.5.
Well, that I've only seen it once. He's seen it 3 times, so it's probably set in on him more. But I was just so amazed by it the first time I saw it that it's still so fresh and great.
I'm going to give it...
You saw it a while ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw it a while ago.
I only saw it a couple days ago.
I think I'm going to give it maybe like an 8. 8. It's a good number.
8.3, maybe?
I mean,
You know,
guys,
yeah,
it was good
in the middle there.
enough so that I could go and see it 3 times and it'd still be enjoyable.
Yeah.
So,
See, for me, it didn't feel like a repeat viewing movie.
I could definitely see it a couple more times.
Like,
I mean,
I'll probably watch it again.
I'm not
on
going to
DVD.
do it, like, by myself with people who have already seen it again. I'll take, like I said, I'm taking my cousins who haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. I do want to go see it again, but I don't think I'm going to be watching it all the time. Like, Winter Soldier. I fucking love that movie.
That movie
it
was
was a good
great.
movie.
This movie's fantastic.
Wait, hold on.
Ooh.
Helicarrier in Deadpool.
Helicarrier. Confirmed Helicarrier, right?
That was, yeah.
It's confirmed.
Yeah. That
Marvel
was a
had to
helicarrier.
approve it, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was confirmed as a helicarrier,
Oh.
but it's not necessarily like
Now,
a shield helicarrier.
That's
like,
what I'm
it's not
saying.
well, there
branded.
was a SHIELD reference, though.
That's what I'm saying.
With
Does
Bob.
this open the door?
No, did you guys
Oh,
did
yeah,
you guys
Bob
see
from,
that?
Hydra.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, that was from Hydra, so
Yeah.
that was something. I mean,
Does this open the door?
Good. I hope it does. I hope maybe Fox or
I want to see X-Men versus Avengers.
That would be
that
incredible.
would be incredible. Oh
That's
my
gonna
God.
be like a 2030 thing.
Jesus.
Imagine, though. Imagine how crazy that would be.
At
They
least
bring
so
back
good.
Old Man Logan. He's actually old at that point.
That'd be awesome.
Like, maybe Hugh Jackman's been on Wolverine hiatus for like 10 or 15 years.
That's what I'm saying. He
And
comes,
he comes
back.
back, and he's old as shit, and he's great, and he's jacked.
Hulk rips him in half. Mark Ruffalo rips him in half, and he spends half an hour of a movie
X-Men
crawling
ver-
back to himself.
X-Men versus Avengers, man.
We're calling
Rated
it.
R.
We're calling it.
Rated R, calling it.
We got this. What's the date?
2030.
You heard it here first.
2/26/2016. We called it.
You heard it here.
X-Men versus Avengers, 2030.
2030. Well,
They got plans till 2025.
Oh, it's that far now. Jesus.
Oh, almost. But all right,
Yeah,
that's-
2030. All right.
That's all our topics for today.
Yeah.
All right, thank you everybody for watching. Hope
Listening.
you enjoyed.
Let us
Well,
know.
well,
Let us
yeah,
know what you
listening.
thought. Sound
They
off in the
watch it on
comments.
They watch
Well,
a picture.
What were you saying, Sam?
Let us know what you thought. You know, leave us comments. Whatever you think.
Yeah, you guys didn't talk to us last time.
Leave
Let us
comments, like, subscribe, tweet at us. We have a Twitter at 3Nerds1Mic. You can tweet at us, tell us you hate the show, and we should.
I mean,
never
if you
do it
hate the
again.
show, you know, let us know.
Yeah,
That's all right too.
make sure you let us know. We really want to know.
Yeah.
Because
We
we're
could go
only
cry.
we're only one mean tweet away from stopping doing this.
Yeah, we feed off your anger.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.